Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two. They got nothing but the genes, but they got different strokes it takes. Different strokes it takes.
Oh yeah, you know, it really doesn't matter when you were born. There are a few people who can't bust out the theme song to this, Different Strokes. A groundbreaking show, two orphans from Harlem are adopted and brought to the epitome of urban success, a penthouse apartment in downtown New York City. Woo! Well, joining me from the original cast, Todd Bridges. Good morning, my brother.
Thank you. It actually was an apartment in Westwood.
Was it Westwood?
Yeah. The first shot is an apartment of Westwood. Everyone thought it was New York.
Right.
It was Westwood. And the very first part of the show, you'll see my mom walk through and then realize we're shooting and walk back.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
so she was in the whole seasons.
That
because
is
she'd walk
that
in,
is
walk
awesome.
back.
That is awesome. Dude, no, Different Strokes, it was really, we talked about earlier on the show, but it really was kind of a groundbreaking show.
Yes, it was.
You're talking about, there really wasn't any black lead. You had the Jeffersons, Good Times.
Yeah.
There really wasn't much else. And here come two kids.
Yeah, it really wasn't anybody like two black leads hugging a white person and saying
Right.
they loved them. So when that happened on our show, it was the most groundbreaking show in the world,
Right.
and it became watched by everybody.
Sure.
It. Blacks, whites, Hispanics, everyone watched that show.
Right.
Because it was such a groundbreaking show, and it also had good morals.
Well, that's the thing, and you guys did some, you know, it was a comedy, it was fun.
Yeah.
But you guys touched on, like, you know, theft,
Yeah.
and drug use,
Yeah.
and I remember the Gordon Jump who played the bike, who little
Yeah.
handsy, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, you
that
guys
show,
hit
we had-
some serious topics.
We had everybody around for that episode, and it was so much stuff we couldn't do.
Right.
Our kid, they were really watching what happened, and like if you did that show today, it'd be a totally different kind of
Sure,
show.
of course.
You know, but back then it was like really touchy what we can say, what we can
Right.
do, how we presented ourselves. It was different.
Right. Now, you, sadly, you're basically the only one left for the cast.
Yes.
You know, Conrad Bain, who played your dad, you know, he was around for a long time, he's old then.
I talked to Conrad the day before he passed away.
Oh, gosh.
He was eternally bleeding, didn't know it.
Right.
And when he just fell asleep that day and didn't wake up.
Oh, my gosh.
So I talked to his daughter still.
Right. And then, of course, Gary Coleman and
Gary
Dana
Coleman
Plato
and
played
Dana
your
Plato.
sister,
Yeah.
Kimberly, and then Arnold.
And I'm the last survivor. Everyone thought I'd be the first to go, but
Right.
I'm the last man standing.
Because you've had a little bit of a rough go for a little while, right? Some drug use, some jail issues and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm 22 years sober today. And
congratulations,
thank you.
brother.
And I haven't been in jail in 21 years.
How about that? See, there's another
That's
one.
successful. Haven't been in the news with anything bad, which is good.
Right. Right. And so, you know, I know you do the True TV World's
Dumbest,
Weirdest
yeah.
or Dumbest,
Yeah.
which are hysterical.
Thank you.
Got to ask you, Tanya Harding, is nice in person?
She's that person. She will not change her bangs.
I know. I always had a
And
thing
I
for Tanya Harding.
I always ask her, you know, did you really hit that girl with, you know, that plan? Because I didn't know anything about it. I was like, sure you
Come on,
did.
give up the ghost,
I'm
Tanya.
like, at least I told the truth about my past, Tanya. It's time for you to tell the truth.
I love it. So you've got a book out called Killing Willis. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, you're Willis, and
Yeah.
it probably stinks. The success is great.
Yeah.
But you're Willis, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna
So
die,
the
Willis.
The reason why it's called Killing Willis is because at one point I was trying to kill myself.
Right.
In retrospect, I would kill Willis.
Right.
So I also became where I didn't do that.
Yeah.
And when I came back to Earth, basically I came back to my senses.
Sure.
I had to come to the conclusion that I was Willis.
Right.
And that Willis was a part of me, and I didn't want to kill Willis, therefore I didn't want to kill myself.
Right.
So it's an acronym.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Wow, man, that's cool. Todd Bridges, you're in town. We're going to talk about where people can see you this weekend and a little more just kind of where you've been, where you're going, and just a little bit. Stick around. We got more Good Day Columbia on the way. Stay with us.
Don't miss this week's Arts Watch. It's guaranteed to round out your day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I'm in Hollywood, so everybody is.
That's right.
It's so many guys on the down low, man.
Shit, Tom Cruise.
Man, Tom Cruise, Will Smith, everybody.
Dude, I told you. I had Grant Show on the other day, and he's
Yeah. Yeah, John Travolta. John Travolta, unfortunately, too, has been getting himself busted by doing weird shit, like asking massages to, you know, whack him off. Like, dude, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. Did you hear about that one?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Hang on,
dude.
Let's get a Good Day grading first, and we can talk about this.
We'll tease it. Would you mind looking in the camera and just saying,
Yeah.
I'm Todd Bridges, and you're watching Good Day Columbia?
Okay. Ready? I'm Todd Bridges, and you're watching Good Day Columbia. What you talking about, Columbia?
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
I've been waiting 30+ years to ask this question. What in the sweet heck were you talking about all those years, Willis?
I was talking about different strokes.
Continuing with Todd Bridges, different strokes, man. So good to see you.
That line is actually number 8 of all time. We're talking about Willis, and it will never disappear.
Did Gary come up with that, or a writer? Who came up with that?
No, it was actually a typo because we had typewriters back then.
Right.
And it was supposed to be, what are you talking about, Willis?
Right.
A typo. So Gary was so brilliant, smart. He read it exactly what it was. It was spelled W-A-T-C-A, bout Willis.
Right.
So Gary went, what you talking about, Willis? And everyone fell out laughing, and they went, catchphrase.
Dude,
and that was it.
I mean, it's quoted in The Hangover to every...
Yeah, it's in every show in the world. And it's in movies still. It's in television shows to this very day.
Crazy.
And so it's one of the most
Should have got a trademark on that. You would have been all right.
Oh, my God. It's one of the most successful sayings ever.
So you've, we talked earlier, just kind of about the storied career and the path you've taken, but you've got a book out, you're doing some TV, and now you're on the comedy circuit. You're going to appear actually tonight at the Comedy House.
Yes. I'll be there
So
tonight.
who knew you were funny? I mean,
yeah. Well, I try to do my best to get up there and talk about mine. Are all stories, true, real stories. Being involved in things, like during my era of having drug problems.
Sure.
Eddie Murphy sent Eddie Murphy sent Rick James to my house to get me off drugs. Very bad intervention.
Jeez
just doesn't work. You don't send Rick James to anybody's house, okay? That was his intervention did not work. It was not right. But Eddie didn't know what to do. He was trying to help me out.
Sure.
So bless his heart, but you just don't send Rick James to anybody's house.
Just let it go.
Yes.
Hey, did Eddie wear that red leather suit? Did he wear that shopping at like Walmart, Food Line or something? No.
We all hung out at the same clubs. All of us did. The singers, the actors.
Sure.
I knew Prince very well. Knew Michael very well.
Right.
Janet. I knew it.
That's right. You were. Don't forget, guys. Janet Jackson. It was probably one of her first shows, right?
It was. Yeah,
you dated her.
Yeah, we also dated.
Well, I mean, I meant on the show, but I was thinking.
Yeah, we dated in real life too, for 2 years. So.
Can I hate this guy anymore?
It was fun. It was, those were the days, and
right.
I had a great
That's a whole
time.
different show, you weren't on that one.
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
But at Tandem Productions owned all of them, the families, Jefferson, Sanford and Son. I knew Red Fox really well.
Right.
And I knew everyone really well because Carol O'Connor knew really well.
Sure.
Because we were all in the same location. All the shows were shot at the same place. So we were the only kids there.
That was kind of a golden era of TV as well. I mean,
was.
you had All in the Family, the Jeffersons, MASH was in shooting and all that stuff. So.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you're going to be at the Comedy House. We're going to talk about that in a second. But before you go, we have to do this thing, Todd Bridges. It is called the Cheese Quiz.
Okay.
It is the Cheese Quiz with Todd Bridges. Here's how we play, Todd. You're going to have 15 seconds. 15 seconds to name as many cheeses as you can. Name as many cheeses as you can in 15 seconds.
Oh, my God.
The Cheese Quiz with Todd Bridges begins right now.
Ready?
Yeah.
Blue cheese, cheddar, sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, white cheddar. I don't know any more cheeses.
3 seconds.
Blueberry, no, blackberry. I don't know.
Blueberry.
I don't know cheese,
You're
man.
You're done.
But you know why? I'm lactose intolerant. I don't want to know cheese.
Never met a cheese I liked anyway.
If I eat cheese, I'll be in trouble.
You got 5. All right, guys.
Oh my
so
God,
you're meet the Comedy House tonight, tomorrow night. Sunday is Friday, Sunday, all the way through Sunday anyway.
Yes.
Log on to WACH.com, get all the details. Check it out. Todd Bridges, man, thank you so much for coming
you for
in.
having me. Appreciate
Make us
it.
laugh at the Comedy House. I'm going to come out and see you this weekend. Bring my daddy, by the way. It'll be a good time.
Uh-oh.
Guys, you thought we were done? Nowhere near. We're talking the Craftsman Classic.